Alright, what's up guys? NYC first panel, right? You had to fight the snow to get here, I know. So who out there is excited? I'd love to hear at 1 p.m. on Friday morning. So who here knows the name Arc System Works?
Woo!
Thank you.
Who's here seen Arc live?
Yes! Thank you!
Woo!
Alright, how about Studio Trigger?
Woo!
And how about Kill la Kill? So first I gotta do some housekeeping. I have one little sad announcement. Our guest from Studio Trigger is not going to be able to join us today. It may or may not have something to do with the blizzard last night, not going to confirm that. But you got us representing Arc System Works, so we're going to be talking about the game. Today my name's Mikey, also known as Ninja Mikey on Twitter.
My name is Jay Karchi.
Hey, Jay.
And my name is Yuji.
Hey, Yuji.
Okay, thank you. Cool, you want to take it away?
Yeah, so how many people here have been following or been watching trailers and stuff about the Kill la Kill game? Okay, so about half you guys, so that makes what we're going to do next very relevant. We're going to watch one of the trailers real quick. Some of you guys may have seen this before, but if you haven't, even if you have, just pretend like it's really cool.
We want lots of cheering.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you for the applause, we really appreciate that. So to set our expectation for today, we're going to go through some of the game details, some of the cool stuff that's going on in the game. We'll talk about some of the characters that are going on. We have some new stuff here at Anime NYC, some of the characters, so that's going to be pretty cool. And then we have time for some Q&A later, and we have time for maybe you to play a little bit here during the panel and challenge one of our employees.
Ooh.
So, was that the Kill la Kill anime? No, that was the Kill la Kill video game. We're very excited. It's a collaboration between Arc System Works, Studio Trigger, and a development studio in Japan called A+. So you probably noticed that the visuals are created to be one-to-one with the anime. When you take a look, it's almost indistinguishable. Every single animation is supervised strictly by Studio Trigger. The original story that they're writing for the game is written by the folks who wrote the anime. Getting into that, the game is called Kill la Kill If, or Kill la Kill IF. And what that means is it's almost like what if something else happened during the story. You will take the reins of the antagonist from the original anime, and you'll be looking at the story from a different angle. And you'll kind of see a lot of the same events play out, you'll see a lot of the same battles, but you'll be seeing it from a different perspective. So it's a whole new story. It's almost like you're getting a brand new entry into the anime.
Yeah, I remember on the Anime Expo panel, the guest from Studio Trigger did mention that if this were like a sort of side story written by Nakashima himself, this would be it. Like, this is how he would want it to be portrayed. So a lot to look forward to in the story department.
So we've kind of slowly been rolling out different story, characters, features, information as we kind of slowly get closer and closer to a release date for this game. So Yuji here is going to talk about what characters we've already announced, and maybe some of the cool ones that we have here today.
All right. So the first two characters, obviously, we got the two. We got Satsuki Kiryu, and we got Yuko Motoi. So there's no Kill la Kill without these two characters, and this game is actually going to be told, as Jay mentioned earlier, from the perspective of Satsuki. So it's going to be like a what if. And the main character of this game will be Satsuki. But that doesn't mean Yuko is a bad guy. It's just told from Satsuki's perspective. So we have the two go. And we announce these two guys, the brilliant gentlemen. Iragamagori.
Woo!
So he is, as you guys know, gets power from getting hit. So you guys are going to see it later when we play the game. He actually has a special bar that he can build up. When he gets hit, he gets built up, and then he can release his special attacks using that special meter. And then we have the big green broccoli. Who's that character?
Sanagayama.
Uzu Sanagayama. No love for Uzu. Alright, yeah. Chair of the athletic committee. He uses his shinai, his sword, to fight. He's got this kendo style to his battle. And yeah, he's got some cool mechanics too. So you'll get to see all of that today. And this is actually, by the way, if you come to our booth, number 835, right?
Yeah, 835.
835 is the number. This is all playable at our booth right now. So after this panel, I expect all of you.
Yeah, we're going back too, so we can make a train.
And what Yuji might not tell you is every week, Wednesdays, well, almost every week, not this Wednesday because we're here.
Yeah.
These guys produce Arc Live on Twitch, so it's Arc System Works Twitch channel. We play all sorts of different games that we're coming out with. If our Japan headquarters calls up like, hey, we have a new build for Kill la Kill, there's some new characters, we're like, awesome, we're going to play it live for everybody. So these guys kind of produce that every week. So if we have new Kill la Kill stuff coming, you can always check out there to talk through the different stuff that's going on, see the new characters. So yeah, check that out.
Alright, and these are the two most recent announcements that we had. One, we have Hokkai the Mutai. As you guys may know from the anime, he uses a lot of data. He collects and analyzes data, and he uses that to his combat strategy. And I like this character because his animation is very fluid, and you can see his fingers just kind of moving like constantly. He's just like touching himself all the time.
I mean, still kill.
And he's a very deceptive sort of, he like teleports, and it's really cool. And we got Nono and Jakuzure, my favorite. She's more of a, yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Nani sore?
Nono, love her. Yeah, so she's got, she fights with sound basically, and she uses mainly projectiles. So she's more of a keep away sort of outrange character. She uses primarily, like she shoots lasers, cannons, things like that come out of trumpets and big funky show instruments. It's really cool.
So who predicted that? Yeah, anyone? If you're following the game, I'm sure they're on the top of the list.
And so if you guys follow Japanese games at all, you know that a lot of things are revealed in Japan first, and then kind of maybe a couple days later we hear about them. So these characters were just revealed in Famitsu the other day, but we have the privilege of having them playable first. So nobody else has played these characters, nobody else has tested them out. If you're here at the show and you play with us here today or head over a booth later, you'll be the first people to check out how these guys perform.
In the world.
In the world.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, think about that.
So booth number 835, guys, so come check us out.
I'm taking all of that applause as a hurrah for, getting stuff that's cool in America.
We're like right there, like by the entrance, so you can't miss it. Yeah. Don't lose your way.
So I know everybody's excited. We're getting closer and closer to being able to announce a real release date, but it's coming to PlayStation 4 and PC Steam in 2019. Just stay tuned to our social, to Arc Live. We're gonna, as we get closer and closer, we'll be able to lock down and announce a real release date for you. But hopefully everyone can be looking forward to it. So for the rest of the panel today, we are going to let you guys challenge Yuji to a game if you think he'll teach you how to play a little bit. He'll give you some pointers. He's not gonna try too hard.
I'm not gonna tell you anything about it. I'm just gonna beat you.
So,
and miserably.
For those people who might have a chance against Yuji, we have prizes for you. And then we'll open it up to a Q&A for everybody else. So Mikey and I will be here, and we'll try to answer your questions. We don't have all the answers yet. If you ask when the game's coming out, we'll just silently stare back at you.
We'll neither confirm nor deny that.
But that's most of, pretty much what we have here to show you today. We really just wanted to get everybody together, tell you about the game, tell you about the new characters we have. Hopefully everybody's excited. So
I think it's worth noting that UG translated the game, so when it does come out, if you think the English sucks,
Give me all the hate, okay? I'll take all the hate.
If I can.
Yeah.
all right, cool.
So I think we're going to start with just people raising their hand. People maybe, they're good at fighting games, they play this stuff all the time. Mikey, do you want to just like...
Sure, well, let's see. Oh my god, this is basically the whole room, so why don't we do this in an orderly fashion? Let's see.
Throw something and like...
Alright, I respect the effort. The guy threw the hat. Then you the front, sir. Just make a line in the center, like in front of the projector, and then we'll have you guys sit down in those chairs and not look at the projector.
So we could have just talked for 45 minutes. Hopefully you guys appreciate that we didn't. We just want to show you the gameplay. Check it out. We're going to put that up on the big screen so everybody can see.
Hey, who's cosplaying Kill la Kill right now?
That's true. Who's cosplaying Kill la Kill?
T-shirt, that counts.
Alright, I respect the backpack. Let's get you up.
Yeah, Kill la Kill swag and
Alright, and one more. One more for now. Alright, you with the wig, the blonde wig.
Yeah.
Alright, and then this is not the last chance. We'll see how fast these rounds go. We'll see how the Q&A goes. And then if there's an opportunity for more, you guys to go and try and beat our boy Yuji here.
Oh. Did he get up?
Nah.
Did he get up or leave?
Yeah, he left.
And also, we have some stickers, but it's kind of interesting. We thought they were going to give it to us like an individual stickers, but we got to roll. So, we're just going to walk down the aisle and then stick an item out. We'll slap a sticker on as we go. That's how it's going to work. No, but really though. All right, Eugene, tell us how this game works. Has anyone played the game yet? No? Okay, wow. Wow, how did you play the game? Oh, okay, there you go. Archive fan.
Alright, so basically you got two attack buttons. You got it's basically square and triangle. Yeah, I'll just show it to you real quick. Alright, let's see here. I want to here.
Actually, if you guys want to grab a seat right there in the front, I don't think we have any accessibility needs today.
Alright. As you can see, these stage stages. It's going to feature stages pretty familiar to you guys. If you've seen the anime.
Wait, was no one used it?
No, you can play the demo in the zip. And right now. No, it's not coming out.
Alright, so yeah, here's the controls there. You got it.
Quick screenshot it.
Everything is here. I don't need to tell you anything.
Yeah, no, they don't know.
Yeah, square is a close range attack. It's your bread and butter slash kind of attacks. And you got your long range attack, which is pretty much most characters have projectiles. So if you don't want to get in on them, if you want to just kind of keep away kind of gameplay, you can do that. You also have a jump, and if you also press jump while jumping, you sort of home in on the enemy or your opponent. So it's kind of like a homing dash. And then you have your special attacks, which you can use once you have meter. And the joystick to move, obviously. And I'll tell you what this Ketsui burst and Ketsui demonstration is all about.
But if none of this makes sense, you just mash buttons.
Go! So as you can see, it's not like the traditional 2D style, it's a very 3D kind of arena style play. And the game will just switch, if you're in the foreground or background, it doesn't really matter, it just like switches. I think it's R1. Oh, no, R1 is a step. So you can use step to avoid attacks. You can also use close range and like a horizontal button to do a sort of like a ranged attack to sort of counter the side step. There's always a fair amount of this and that was the break attack. So when you successfully land the break attack, that's what happens. You blow your opponent away and you can follow up with additional combos. That is a special. So what I did there was press L1 and triangle. So you can do that too, man. Well, you won, so too late. What? All right, thanks very much, man. Good job.
All right, big round of applause.
Yeah, go up to mic. Once you're done playing, just go up to mic and get your swag.
All right, so we got our system works towels in case you get too sweaty in the snow. You got an acrylic stand.
Oh, never mind.
Okay, Jay, would you guys like me to play? All right, the new ones.
No, no.
Oh, you already got one.
There you go.
All right. Okay. So this is kind of in development right now, so not all the voices are implemented.
It's a work in progress.
I believe so. I mean, this is like a demo.
We need Marco.
Nice.
try to demonstrate the Ketsui demonstration. Do you see what I mean? Like, I love this. It's just like constantly touching yourself. Like, if you're familiar with fighting games, you have
Oh. Yes. What?
That's how you can see she does checked out.
Alright, stop cheating, Eugene.
There's definitely a way out of it.
Okay.
Saying that all over again. There's probably a way out of it. But
Congrats.
Yep. Now you know who to play.
yeah.
Okay.
I want my revenge. Don't skip the intros. I like the fingers.
Alright, so while Yuji continues to demonstrate the game for us, I think we should open up the mic to a quick Q&A. And then Jay and I are going to try and answer as many questions as you might have. So there's a mic right behind the projector, you guys may have noticed. Go ahead and line up, ask your question, and we may or may not answer it.
Hello?
All right, I love it. You're multitasking.
Is it on?
And talking at the same time. Go ahead.
Is this on? Okay.
Is the mic on? I think so. Yeah.
All right. So, Kill la Kill is a game that has a lot of, like, obviously focused on clothing because that's the thing, and everyone has a lot of alternate outfits that they use. Is there any plan to implement those?
Alternate outfits is still something we're looking into. We're exploring the possibility of maybe it being a DLC type of thing, but as of right now, I think most of the players are going to stick to their default costumes.
Thank you.
Actually, raise the mic a little bit, like you have to talk into it. Yes, angle it. There you
They
go.
didn't get mad at me.
Okay, so, sorry.
One second.
So this is the Ketsui demonstration. Basically, it's a rock, paper, scissors.
Oh.
And
Oh, that's it. One.
Square,
Do something.
triangle, and circle. And if you win, you get sort of special abilities. And also, if you win, you can do like your special attacks get enhanced. Your SB gauge charges up. And if you win 3 times, you can perform the instant kill.
So there is instant kills.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yes, go ahead.
How you're running.
so so far I'm liking what the mechanics for the game. Is there a possibility that this game could be taken to like a higher level in terms of competitiveness?
In like an esports kind of situation, you mean?
Something like that.
Okay. So as you know, Arc System Works is known for their fighting games, obviously, and they're really closely overseeing the fighting game, the battle mechanic aspect of it. So, I mean, it won't be a Guilty Gear, it won't be a Blazing Wheel in terms of it being like perfectly balanced and everything, but I think there is some possibility for a more casual esports scene to take this up.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi there.
Hi.
Hey, I just wanted to ask, what are our chances of getting English dialogue?
Getting a what?
English dialogue.
English dialogue, English dub. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
We are looking into that possibility right now. There's a lot of factors at play, but stay tuned is about as all I can tell you right now. Who wants an English dub? Who wants to? All right, hey Jay, record this, and then we'll send it to Arc System Works.
I'm gonna be honest, like, Conti kind of just asked a question I was about to ask anyway, so I'm just gonna...
That's what everyone wanted
Okay.
to ask. But
Anyways,
that asked
I'm just
anyway.
going to
Yeah,
also
you
express
have
sentiment
to ask me.
that I would also like the English dub for this game option, particularly with the cast from the English dub of the anime.
From the anime, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Do you guys like the English dub from the anime?
Yeah, who liked the English dub from the anime?
All right, is this thing on?
Yes, sir.
All right, so we're getting this on PlayStation 4 and we're getting this on PC, but what are the possibilities of this possibly coming in like either like the next year or like the year afterwards to the Nintendo Switch?
Nintendo Switch. Who wants the Switch version? Well, yeah.
So excited about Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, right? I mean, what the odds of getting a Nintendo Switch version are, right? Well, let me ask you, what are the odds of snow falling in Los Angeles?
Arc System is a Japanese company, they love the Nintendo Switch, so it's something we explore for every game. It's not something obviously we haven't announced our plans at the very moment, but there's always a possibility in the future, based on kind of fan feedback, how the game's doing. It's not, outside of the possibility, but it's not something we have planned right now.
All right, well, thank you for the answers.
No problem, thank you.
And good luck developing the game.
Thank you. All right, so you get to pick between this keychain, this acrylic standee, or this towel.
You go ahead.
Hey, so I'm wondering, how big is the final rooster of characters going to be? Are we getting nudist beach versions of all the characters?
How big is the final roster? We have, what did we talk about? 6 characters so far?
Yeah, we got 6 right now.
We definitely have more announcements coming.
Oh, yeah.
We haven't said the total number yet. That'd be kind of giving it away, then you just count down the number.
Who would you guys like to see?
Is it over or under?
Mako!
There's definitely a lot of fan favorites. We have plans for more, and I mean, even more. Who knows post-launch? Like we'll see. But yeah, we can't say that number right now because we might not even have that locked down yet. Aww. Thanks, though. Go ahead.
Hi. My question pertains to the story mode. I was wondering if we're going to get like a full-fledged cutscene similar to like Fighter Z, or are we just going to get like a One Justice kind of scenario where it's just
Well, it's still, that's something, it's still in development, but I think it'll be closer to like a combination of Guilty Gear and Exart and Blaze Blue if you played those games. It's going to be a little bit of movement and then a lot of just character dialogue.
Okay, thank you.
So visual.
Thanks.
The game is really good. I mean, I never watched Feel It Feel, but
Fighting in a giant candle.
But are there going to be any like editing in the game, like that are not suitable for audiences in America or Europe?
That's range.
Editing in the game that's not suitable for audiences in America or Europe.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything on the table like that right now.
Yeah, I mean, if the question is this game going to be rated AO or is it going to be rated M, I think it's definitely on the M side of that.
So?
I mean, I don't know if you guys know, but like, as we develop the game, then we kind of share with ESRB kind of as we go. So
That's how I just told you how old I am.
It's not something that we've totally figured out quite yet, but that'll be closer to release.
Oh, really?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But I don't know, someone might crack the Steam version, who knows?
Hopefully Sony won't fuck it.
We have Mako as a fighter, possibly DLC.
Mako as a fighter, possibly DLC. You know, that is something I literally can't answer because I actually don't know the answer to it. So that's like deep in the caverns of Arxis Wars headquarters.
Unfortunately, we can't comment too much on the content that we haven't talked about yet because, as you know,
sorry about that.
There's a lot of planning that we still have to do in our campaign, but also this is, you know, Studio Trigger is going to get real mad at us if we give away all their secrets.
I follow. My friend here wants to know, will it ever come to Xbox?
Xbox.
No, same thing with Switch. Not outside the realm of possibility, but it's not something we're playing right now. Right now, we're just working towards that PS4 Steam.
Thank you very much.
If I were a betting man, though, I'd bet on Switch first.
It is Japan. They don't like the Xbox there.
So, as you know, like, there are a lot of traditions. And usually with fighting games, there's maybe one guest character. I'm trying to ask more of the crowd here. What kind of guest character from a trigger show would you like to see in this game? No Darlene and Frank's fans here?
Simon the True.
Yeah, exactly. You'd only see their foot in the screen if you had drawing the Frank. So. All right, how many more challengers do we have left? 2 more? Okay. Well, let's get through these guys and then we'll open it up again.
Go ahead.
Since it's from Art, is there like possibly any character from like maybe a crossover guest character? Like from Guilty Gear? Any talk about that?
We don't have any current plans. I mean, it's always up, you know, for discussion in the future. Something like Kill la Kill, though, you could probably imagine the Studio Trigger. Kill la Kill's like their baby, and they think really hard before they want to like mix all these different characters together because the visual style is just so perfect. So sometimes you just kind of want to leave that kind of be, but there's always possibilities in the future.
Hi. I was just wondering, is there going to be like an arcade mode where like you play as like, you know, multiple characters with like multiple endings and whatnot?
Oh yeah, I mean if Yuji doesn't know, then
I don't think we have anything like multiple endings planned. You know, we definitely have the story mode and it's kind of like a multiple ending for the original anime, but branching off of that, we don't have anything like that planned.
I mean, the arcade mode is probably something you'd see more like in an arcade where it's just, you know, imagine putting a coin in, you get to play 3 different rounds. But that's, again, we're not confirmed on all the modes yet either. That's still being examined as we speak. But we'll let them know that someone in New York wants arcade mode. We got you.
Hello. Hey. Just curious, since this is a what-if story, does that mean that there were original characters only made for this?
Ooh, that's a pretty good question.
I know that's an iffy question because I know you can't.
Iffy question.
Yeah, iffy question. I honestly, that's another thing I don't know. At least in the core story, I don't think there is, but I mean, that's something that, again, we can explore with Trigger. We'll see, hey, the original characters? I mean, what kind of original character would it be though, even? Let me ask you, I'll turn the question on you.
I guess
what do you want to see?
I'll say real quick, if there was a brand new original character that we had announced yet, we probably wouldn't tell you right now. But there is not.
The story is pretty much a little change, right?
Yeah.
But it's like even as a different perspective.
A different perspective. Oh, okay.
And so you will discover new motivations and new things that went on during the story. It's like a brand new, it's almost like a brand new episode.
Oh, okay. I was thinking more like if it's what if certain, if Mako got pursued earlier, or like certain change of events.
And I think you're going to see things that you didn't see in the original anime, maybe behind the scenes that you didn't know they actually happened. But like I said, those story details, we kind of want to keep those close to our chest for now because we want A, you to buy the game, B, you to be really excited when it comes out and have a good time with it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
I just want to know, so I'm
I'm really happy that after all this time we finally got our Kill la Kill fighting game. Well, what was the original idea to make it this style as opposed to the recent boom that was Dragon Ball FighterZ, like a 2D competitive fighter?
Interesting. Well, I'll kind of tap into some Anime Expo questions that we had, and the head of development at A+ said because this is using the Kill la Kill IP, it was designed to be a much more casual experience for a lot of players. I mean, it's still going to have a fundamentally mechanically sound system, but I think 2D Fighters has a really high barrier to entry, so a lot of people can't really dive into it and enjoy it the same way you can a more arena-style fighter.
And with the third dimension, you can really show a lot more visuals in terms of just the animation and stuff. So I think the development team and Studio Trigger is really proud of the full breadth of visuals they can show, and that's why they're excited about what they're making.
I know you guys said you can't really say a whole lot about what new modes are going to be coming into the game, but is there a possibility for an online mode or long distance multiplayer?
So yeah, we've definitely confirmed online multiplayer. Yeah.
There will be something. I mean, it's an art game, so I'll let your imagination kind of go there.
That is actually my question. About the online multiplayer, will there be an online lobby where you get to walk around as chibi versions of the characters? Like in Cross-Tech Battle?
It's a very specific question.
That's going too far.
Okay.
Yes, stay tuned. So you get to choose between this keychain, acrylic sticky, or towel.
Will the netcode be good? I mean, yes. You can be the judge of that. We'll call you up, we'll ask you, we'll get some feedback on the release thing. We're just going to keep on, if you have questions, come on up, like some of the more, like I said, you have an idea of what we can answer, what we can't answer at this point. How much time do you have? You have about 10 minutes or so? We're going to let Yuji keep on picking opponents. But if you want to go ahead and hit the show, go for it. We're not going to hold you here any longer. We really appreciate you guys coming out. Go ahead.
I had a question about the development process for the 3D character models, because obviously you're taking a 2D animation design, having turned it into functional 3D models.
Yeah.
Was it a collaborative process with Studio Trigger? Was it a back and forth approvals and edits?
Absolutely. If you guys don't know anybody who's ever worked with like an animation studio or something like that, basically the development team is taking the assets, building 3D characters, animations, and then everything is going back to Studio Trigger to be like, yep, nope, send that back, nope, yep, nope. They're very strict. Obviously, you can tell the way the game looks. They want to be really one-to-one with the end. They want it to look beautiful compared to it. So we think it turned out pretty well, but yeah, it's a pretty strict process.
Yeah,
that's why it's taking so long to come out.
What were like the recommendations or edits they asked you to make? Was it more like just like a yes, no, approved, like approved or not approved, or were they like, oh, you need to make like you need to change the color, or you need to make the hat on larger?
Oh, I mean, there was all kinds of feedback, especially because I think this is the first time the character has been interpreted as a 3D model. So it was pretty specific notes. It's not just a yes/no thing. Like they definitely give A+ and our system's guidance on what to change or what's not working to be true to the character. So.
Oh, sorry, I have people behind me. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hello again. So, you mentioned earlier about instant kills. Are those in the demo, and if so, can you show them?
Instant kills? Yuji?
Yeah.
We haven't seen any of them yet.
So, the booth number again is 835.
Yeah, we're right out the front. You can't miss us. We got a couple setups over there. You can grab a friend.
Yeah.
Battle each other.
You can ask Yuji at the booth.
They're always
Go ahead.
I was hoping they could show it now.
I think, as all these people say,
When
it's
it
broken.
comes towards final story,
That's when he said broken. I was like, well, it's good broken.
will it be a transitional phase when you drag
Well, it was nice meeting you. Yep.
Then you
Oh, it's all right.
come into like after when you transition from the end of the storyline where it has the scene where it takes place in space, the final battle. And also, would it be like a collab thing, like in a contrast to Sonic Adventure 2 where Satsuki And yeah, Ryuko would be fighting side by side in conjunction. So like a higher form of Ragnarok.
I feel like if we tell you anything about the final battle, that's like the definition of spoilers. So I mean, some of that's being still sorted out right now. Like we don't even have the final.
Yeah, imagine at some point in the story it splinters off and the perspective changes. Like that's about all we can say. So you're going through the Kill la Kill story. There's going to be a point in there somewhere. It splinters into an alternate perspective.
Yeah, we probably don't even know, but also can't tell you much about some of the final moments of the story.
Okay.
Sorry, man.
And one more question. Would it be possible to have like guest characters from other artists franchises as well? Or is it going to stay strictly to Kill la Kill?
I think we talked about that before. My gut feeling is that they want to stay true to Kill la Kill, just because Studio Trigger just wants to see they don't want to see all these other random characters in there, but it's possible in the future.
Anything's
see.
possible.
Yeah. Right now they're focused on just getting the Kill la Kill experience out there. Afterwards, it's all for discussion.
Alright, thank you.
Thanks.
Hi. Is the story going to be considered canon?
Is what?
Is the story going to be considered a canonical entry?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I think it's kind of skirting it. At the last interview I remember from Anime Expo, it was definitely positioned as alternative, but it does kind of follow it until it splinters as part of the canon. But we might have to do another panel with our Studio Trigger guests to really dig deep on that one. But it's a close call.
I think we definitely have more time for the game launches, so we plan to get some more comments from them about it before it's out. And we'll write that one down for you.
Thank you. I just have one more question. Is there going to be a season pass?
I don't know.
A DLC.
I don't, yeah.
Thank you.
Can't answer that right now. No.
All the characters.
All right, I think we're going to wrap this up here.
Yes.
To give the next panel some time to come in. So everyone just clap and cheer like we had a great panel. Thank you so much for presenting. Stop by the booth anytime for the rest of the show. Mikey, you gotta do that most of the time. Hope you guys have a great con, and we really appreciate you coming out.
Thank you guys.